Now, it sounds like there's probably an opportunity, along with identifying those opportunities, to leverage on top of that some of the other things that are going on in the world right now in terms of interest rates, valuations, cap rates, and things in making some of these plans.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because something that really annoys me about this uncertainty is people have been paying so much attention to what am I going to do? The law's in a state of flux. I have no idea, how to plan. I have to relook at my will. And people are writing about all kinds of like crazy things that they're identifying that might be possibilities to do. And one thing that's very frustrating about that is it's taking us away from the basic real planning opportunities that are out there today. One example that I've been working on recently is we had a client who had an interest in a real estate partnership, and the values today, obviously because of what's going on in the economy and the world, are very depressed. In addition to that, as you said, interest rates are very low. And then on top of that, under current law, and I have no idea if this is going to stay in effect, but under current law, the government allows you to take discounts on non-controlling interests that are transferred either by gift or by sale, down into trusts, for the benefit of children and grandchildren. So we have opportunities here from a real business point of view to transfer significant amounts of wealth down generations that people are sometimes forgetting about. So before the law changes and before the opportunity passes, we really should be thinking about doing some of these things. Some of the things that you and I have worked on, we've had situations where, we've had someone transfer a 45% interest in a real estate property, the partnership. The property was valued very, very low. We actually sold it to a trust, and, you could take back a note. The interest rates are, very low today for under 3%. For a 9-year note, you have a significant opportunity to lock in on values today. And if you do a sale like that today using the depressed values with this valuation overlay, where you could take discounts from 30 to 50% in the right situations, what you're really doing here is once the sale takes place and you lock in on the value on a low interest rate note, any appreciation after the sale takes place benefits children and grandchildren, depending on how you set it up. Any income generated by the sale in excess of the interest on the note accrues to the benefit of the trust for the benefit of children and grandchildren. And also the beauty of it is since you have a sale to what's called a grantor trust, it means that for income tax purposes, the sale wouldn't be a taxable event. And in addition to that, you have the person who sold the property pay tax on all the income, and in effect is growing income tax free for the benefit of someone's children and grandchildren. So these huge opportunities are available today, and we should still be thinking about them because we know beginning in 2011 or maybe sooner that we're going to have an estate tax and it's going to come back in some capacity, and so we really should use this as an opportunity to transfer significant wealth in the right situations.
And I think the key point to take away from some of this is the kind of things you're describing right now are not necessarily impacted by what the state of the estate tax and the gift tax is right now. Depressed valuations, low interest rates, cap rates, getting favorable valuations, those things coupled with the fact that the valuation discounts for minority interest among intrafamily transfers may be going away is sort of an impetus to really act now on some of those things despite the uncertainty in the estate and gift tax world.
We said the gift tax situation and how that's set up really hasn't been tampered with other than the fact that if anything, the tax rates have gone down from 45% to 35%. We don't have that whole generation skipping overlay. So it's the perfect opportunity to look at these things.
And changes in the estate tax will have absolutely no effect on those transactions.
Right, as long as we believe, which we do, that there will be an estate tax in some form.